welcome to Maynard's Highway. Today the highway is looking at guns. This is a Mini 30 stock, straight from the factory. And like its counterpart, the Mini 14, every now and then it misfires on steel ammo. There's a lot of chat on the internet about that. While doing research, I found a firing pin that actually strikes the primer about 20 thousandths of an inch deeper than the stock firing pin. So I bought one. That being said, when it came, it had a little warning label. It said, do not install a heavier spring with this firing pin. Okay, fine, I won't. I'm going to show you how to get the firing pin out of a Mini 30 in case you don't know how. Most people already know how to take their gun apart, so let's do that. Your pin already fell out. Take that out. Flip this around. The reason why I do this on a towel is when springy parts jump, the towel usually catches them. I don't have to go searching for it on the kitchen floor. Where's the magic part? There it is. And this should give a little bit of a turn. This is what we're after. This already has the aftermarket firing pin installed. You can see it protruding out of there. And it actually sticks out about 20 thousandths of an inch further than the factory one. Here's the factory one. I also noticed on the back side, this is actually recessed in there 3 to 4 thousandths farther than when the hammer strikes it. So I think that if you put this in an end mill and you took 3 or 4 thousandths off the edge of there, you would have a much solid and deeper strike with the hammer. Haven't researched that. I'm not recommending anything, but I am going to think about it and talk to a gunsmith on that. So, but this is more about how to get the firing pin out. Here's the ejector piece. It's held in place by this pin that's under spring pressure. To get that out, I had to make a tool. This is the tool that I made for it. It's a pick that I rounded off the engine, polished the surfaces so it wouldn't mar any of the parts. So there's just enough of a part to get on there and to wedge that down into that groove. And once that happens, you just kind of give it a little bit of a wiggle. See, it's already started to come out. Just kind of give it a pop. And as you saw, another springy thing jumped out of it. This spring, this retainer, will sometimes come off of there. I don't know if this is by design or if this is just my rifle. If you put it in the other end, it's loose. Doesn't sit in there tight. Put it in this end, it's nice and tight. So this, either by design or a fluke, this is wider at the base than it is up here by that part. Now I'm going to show you out of the firing pin. Firing pin will now come out of there. This is the aftermarket firing pin. This is the stock Ruger firing pin. I'm going to put the Ruger firing pin in there. I don't know if you can tell the difference on the camera, but it doesn't stick out quite as far. However, it's the same issue on the backside. It goes in there 3 or 4 thousandths more than what the hammer strikes it. Again, thinking about shaving that off. I'm going to put this aftermarket pin in there. Ruger says don't modify their guns in any way. And so the literature in Ruger, they don't want you to do this, and rightfully so. I haven't seen any videos testing these, but I'll probably take it out to the desert and put a few rounds through it. I'll let you know how that goes in some other video. So to put this back together, got to come over here to the other side. Go ahead and put that back in its hole. Now that notch, we have to face it inboard, just like so. This part has a taper on it, which will make it want to go into place. I always like to give it a little bit of a start and see how it's lined up and just kind of snap it into place. That's how you get the firing pin in there. That being said, everybody knows how to put their gun back together, so I won't get into that part of it. Thanks for watching.